You probably saw the title of this video, and it is not clickbait. In this video, me and a couple of my friends built the biggest stash ever created on Donut SMP. This took tons of time, but sit back and relax, because we're going to show you guys exactly the process we took making this entire stash. It also has a crazy cool design that I came up with. So yeah, stay tuned for the end of the video to see the entire stash completely finished. So with that said, let's just get straight into the video. But before we get into the video, I just found out that over 95% of you guys aren't even subscribed. But what's kind of crazy is that I don't even really care, to be honest. So actually, let's try to get it to 100%, okay? Alright, everybody unsubscribe. Okay, back to the video now. Bye-bye! So if you're making the biggest stash on Donut SMP, you have to dig out a massive area. So let me go to my home real quick, which is the biggest stash on Donut. And let me TP. Ignore all the texture packs. This is just so nobody finds this and raids this, because we cannot afford this getting raided. So Slasher and his brother spent around 20 hours or more digging out this entire area, and it's still not even finished. So right now, I'm going to go around and I'm going to mine the rest of the floating blocks that are still here. And we're going to mine out the rest of the area, me and Slasher. And then we can start creating the actual stash itself. So yeah, we have a really good idea for the stash design. So huge shout out to Slasher and his brother for digging this area out. And let's just do a time lapse of us digging the remaining blocks in this area. So me and Slasher, after much time and much mining, we finished mining out the entire area. So it's pretty much all emptied. So this is the entire space that the biggest stash is going to be. It's probably going to take up most of this room. So now that we mined the entire area out for the stash, we can actually start building and getting the materials. So now it's going to be a quick little montage of me spending probably around 100 million on supplies for building the stash, or more. I'm not really sure. So yeah, let's go. So me and Slasher just mined concrete for a very long time. But now we have materials. This might not be enough, but it's enough to get started. So we have the concrete that we got and the powder. So this is enough to start off the build. So right now, Slasher is doing the outline of basically where the stash chest parts are going to be, and then we're going to start building up from there.
Just stupid out.
Yeah.
I know you're moving all the stuff, but I just bought like a full inventory of leather, because we're gonna need leather. I mean, a lot of leather for a certain thing. We'll see.
Okay. Okay, dokie. I'm confused. Okay, we finished moving all the stuff. So now we can build the base. Finally.
Stupido. So now that we have all the supplies over here, and nothing is over here besides the outline, we're gonna get starting on building the river. GPA. Boom, that was fast.
Yeah.
Now we can add some actual decoration. For example, get some bone meal. Now I bone mealed kind of the entire river, and you're probably like, why is there so much bone meal? That's because there's so much bone meal. You know? Just like go around breaking it. Break like, I'd say like 90. Break like, is it like lagging?
I know, it doesn't break.
That looks good. Now let's make some land decoration.
So me and Slasher been decorating a little bit for a little while, and then as soon as we finish this, we're gonna put the chests for the actual stash, and then that's when we're gonna build all the walls and everything. So yeah, we're just gonna finish doing a couple more decorations and then start with the chests.
So the glass is literally rage baiting me right now.
Why did you get so mad about the glass?
The last block? Hey!
Yay!
We did it.
All right. So
We have the center of our stash totally built.
We did the floor of the stash. So
Or
far,
should I say
we're like
the
3
river?
hours of recording, maybe almost 4, I think. So yeah, now we can start phase 2, which is stash. So me and Slasher just put all the chests down in the places that they're gonna be. So now we just have to build them up and make it, you know, bigger with the hoppers. And then after that, we're gonna put the designs in between each layer of chests. And then we'll be done with the basic stash part, basically, of the build. And then we'll be finishing up the walls. So yeah, we're just gonna build the chests up now.
This is so fast. Move on to the next step, which is going to be making a design in between. I'm thinking a little bit of a quartz action with maybe some pots, and
Maybe
then also placing the armor stands on the side.
Okay.
Sorry if that was loud for anybody wearing headphones. But yeah,
All right.
let's do it. We spent probably like 10 minutes doing all this. But we don't think it looks good because it's quartz. And quartz just like,
The white doesn't match the blue at all.
let's try prismarine.
Yeah, okay.
3 hours later.
All right. So after a lot of doing stuff, I think it was about 2 hours. We finished both sides with the designs in between the chests, and what took the most time was adding all the armor trims and putting on all of the armor on the armor stands, because we had to dye the leather, then we had to put the leather in the smithing with the smithing templates, and then put them all on the stands. So it kind of took a long time, but we did it. Now after this, we're pretty much ready to start building the walls of this thing. So yeah.
Yeah, and keep in mind, for some reason, the leather armor costed me like 15. Because I had to buy over a shulker of leather, and that costed like 7 mil alone. Not counting like the 5. Actually, it was probably like 20 mil because I had to spend a lot more money.
All right, but I think that this is going to be it for day 1, because me and Slasher have been playing for around 5 or 6 hours now, while getting materials and doing everything for the stash. So we're gonna resume this project tomorrow. Today we spent around 5 or 6 hours, and we spent money-wise around 75 mil. Not just me, that's me and Slasher. So my money won't be 75, but me and Slasher combined spent around 75 mil today. So yeah, we're done for the day. We'll resume tomorrow. Alright, so it is the beginning of day 2, and we woke
Yep.
up to our main stash being completely raided, so that's no fun, but it's fine. We're gonna get back to just making the biggest stash on Donut, so yeah. Alright, so we are back at the stash, and as you saw probably like 20 seconds ago, this is what the progress we made on day 1, but for us, it's been like a lot of hours, okay? So yeah, now we're gonna move on to basically like the side details. So we're gonna build something over here, and we're gonna build something over here on this side, and then after that we can basically start building all the walls up. But yeah, for now we're gonna build the side details. So yeah, let's go. Also, I do have a cold, so sorry if I sound a little like under the weather, but yeah. Alright, we just finished with our first decoration. So, we built a big duck. So now we're gonna work on the other side decoration, and then we can start with the walls. So yeah, let's do the other side now. Alright, so me and Slasher just finished the trident. We're not completely done with it. We're gonna detail it a little bit more later, but for now, we're done with it. So we did the trident, we did the duck over there. Now, all that's left is to do walls, and then we can finish the decorations after. So yeah, this is gonna take lots of hours to do, but it's kind of the last step of the stash though, so we gotta do it. So yeah, we're gonna start working on the walls now. Also, inside of the trident, we put a bubble elevator. This goes all the way to the top of the trident. But what we're going to use this for is we have like a little fake stash up here. And we're going to TP Dr. Donut in here. And then he's going to like raid it, and we're going to show him our other stash. And then it's going to be this one. So yeah, this is just where we're going to TP streamers. So yeah.
2,000 years later.
Alright, so we just finished basically half of the walls. It's been many, many hours, and probably like 10 seconds for you guys. But yeah, so we made it halfway, so now we're going to transition into the light blue.
Yay!
So this is what it looks like at halfway. I just mixed in the light blue, so now we are just going to build up with only light blue to the ceiling. And then, yeah, we're going to curve it at the top so it's a roof, and then we're gonna be done with the walls. So let's go back to building for another couple of hours. We're not really sure if we'll finish this today. We might have to wait till day 3, but we're gonna do our best to get as much done as we can right now. So yeah, let's go, Slasher.
Hey! Can't wait.
So it may not look like it for you guys because it's probably been 2 minutes or something like that. But me and Slasher have been here for 8.5 hours today. So yeah, we are going mentally insane. But it's okay because this is the progress that we've made so far. We just finished the entire light blue layer of the stash. So now we're going to transition into the white layer next. And that's going to be the last layer. As you can see, we're starting to cave in the roof now. So yeah, we're actually pretty close to being done now. But since we've been here for so long, I think that we deserve a quick little snack break.
I love snack break. I like food.
Alright,
Hey.
it's the last couple blocks, and then we'll be finished.
The final stretch.
Oopsies.
You got this. I'll let you do it, stupid.
Alright. This is gonna be the end of the walls and
Final
the
block.
ceiling of the stash.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Yay. Too many hours. All
My
right.
gosh.
Now let's go
We're
back.
supposed to get in there now. We can go on the side.
We're trapped.
This side.
Okay, let's go back
That's the side.
down to the base. All the way down here. Alright, and we have a staircase in here. Now we can actually finally check it out. We haven't even been in here yet, but we're going to finally check out what the entire stash looks like. Almost done.
My gosh. Okay, ready? This is crazy. Look.
Yo, what? This is insane. I think that this is going to be the ends of day 2 slasher. I think we both need sleep.
Yeah.
We literally did all of this today, and we've been playing for 9.5 hours, I think, something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be the end of day 2. So we're gonna go to sleep and finish this tomorrow on day 3. Sleepy time. Okie dokie, so it is now day 3, and me and Slasher are both excited because it's going to be the last day of the construction of the biggest stash on an SMP. So yeah, today we're going to be just adding decorations to the stash and making everything look a little bit better. So yeah, let's just get started. The first thing that we're going to do is, I think we're going to replace where this rubber duck was that looked pretty bad. We're going to replace it with a giant duck head instead. We think that'll probably be a little bit better looking and fit on here better, and it'd be cooler. So yeah, let's just hop into it and make this duck head. Okay, so we finished our duck. It looks a little bit better than before, but it's hard to make ducks, okay? And then also we lost the recording. I don't know why. I don't know what happened, but we didn't do a ton. All we did was we shortened the trident by 1 block, and we think it made it look a lot better. So it looks more like a trident now than it did before. And then we just moved the elevator. So this is where they drop in. This is where you go up. And then we built a little chandelier at the top. The roof looked a little bit boring, so we wanted to put something up there. We had no idea what to do. So we put a pond with a duck in it upside down. So yeah, the stash is now completely finished. Yeah, this is the entire stash completed. Alright, well, this is going to be the end of this video, and in the end, we spent over 40 hours working on the stash, and we spent over 300 something mil combined between me, Slasher, and his brother. So yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. We went pretty much mentally insane while trying to make this video in 3 days. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and before we end, everybody go subscribe to @Slasher right now, because without him, this definitely not would have happened. And so yeah, go subscribe to him right now. Thanks for watching. Bye.